welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamoy. If this is your first time here, for all my returning subscribers, welcome. All right, so this is a very impromptu video, but also one that I've wanted to film since last year. You guys know I love showing my skincare, my body care, my favorite products and all the things, but I wanted to do a video of my favorite hacks and tips that I've learned over the last few years that literally just changed my skincare and my body care routine. I feel like it's okay to show you guys what I do, but at the same time, why I do it doesn't really make, if I don't tell you why I do it, then it doesn't make sense. So I wanted to do a video just sharing the top hacks that I've learned over the last couple years that just changed my life. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, be sure to hit that subscribe button and keep on watching. We're gonna dive right into this video. All right, let me tell you, I drafted this like in November. That's how long I was supposed to film this video, and I just decided, you know what, let me reach for it. Before I share any more skincare routine, body care routine, let me share the tips with you guys. So tip number one, using a body oil immediately after you come out of the shower to seal in moisture. I've told you guys this before, I think I have, where I talked about how dry my skin used to be. Before I had a routine, I would just get out of the shower and go about my day. And then when I tried to moisturize, my skin was just dry. So after complaining to one of my friends about just how annoying it was that I would step out of the shower and be immediately dry. Like if I step out and go do something else, walk to the bedroom and walk back to the bathroom, I'll be super dry. And she was like, body oil. And I was like, nope, never heard of it. So one of the first oils that I purchased was the Neutrogena body oil. It is so light. I forgot what type of oils are in that product, but that was one of the first like body oils that I tried, and I was like, oh, this is actually nice and it actually makes sense. So for the first time in years, I finally saw a difference in my skin when I stepped out of the shower. This was before I knew about in-shower lotions and in-shower moisturizers and oil cleanse. All this other stuff came after. But the very first thing I learned was, if you're worried about your skin drying out, then the first thing you should do is try to seal in that moisture somehow. So if you have like and you can put the oil in like a spray bottle and just spritz your skin, especially if you know you're not gonna apply lotion right away. Maybe you're like me. Some days I like to do my skincare before I finish off my lotion, but some days I do lotion. It just depends. So if you're someone who likes to just finish everything else before you lotion the rest of your body, but on a typical day your skin dry out before you get to it, then just go ahead and either use some body oil or spray some body oil, or now they have skincare serums and body care. It's so many things now, but that was one of the very first things that I tried that made a difference in my. On to tip number two. Now this one again was another life-changing thing that I only learned like a year ago. Literally, roughly a year ago. And that is to use witch hazel in all the cracks and crevices to help with odor. Yes. So I used to have a big bottle of witch hazel that I originally bought for my skincare, because when I was dealing with acne and all of that on my face, that was one of the first things that I bought that was supposed to help with that. But after I paused everything in my skincare routine, I decided to stop using everything. The bottle was just sitting there, looking cute, looking pretty. You guys know I also try to use like natural deodorants. I'm all about trying to use cleaner products. So I went ahead and but during that time when I was trying out all these natural deodorants, if you don't detox and do all of that, you are gonna have odor. And that's one of the biggest thing why most people don't like natural deodorants. So I was watching McKenna Walker. I think that was one of the first few videos that I watched from her, and she talked about just using witch hazel on a little napkin or something just to hit up all of the areas that you tend to have odor in. So that starts with like behind your ears, your underarm, under your boobs. I don't know about you, but I'll be sweating under there, between your thighs, and back there too, back door as well. And when she said that, I was like what? So I immediately started using that big bottle that I had of witch hazel, and it made such a big difference. And I believe when I watched her video, it was closer to like summertime, and it makes so much sense, especially if you know you're gonna be out all day, going something like a concert, or just being outside in the sun, and you're like, you just want to prevent that. Let me tell you, it makes such a big difference. I can't even put into words how much of a difference it made. I finished that whole big bottle, and now I have one of the Thayer's witch hazel that I bought literally just for that. Literally just for that. So what I like to do is I keep some paper towel, like a roll of paper towel in my bathroom. I'll just rip about half of it, and I'll just hit those spots, hit all of those odor spots whenever I'm going anywhere where I know I'm going to be out, or I'm going to be sweating, or I'm going to be out for a long time. Or just use it to detox your underarms maybe once a week, and it will make a ton of difference. Number one tip that I learned and love. So yeah, I could rave about it all day, but yeah, that was an amazing tip that I learned. I just cannot put into words. All right, so tip number 3. This one is pretty much, I feel like everybody should know this, but tip number 3 was learning the importance of exfoliating your skin. And when I say skin, I'm talking from top to bottom. Exfoliating your scalp every now and then, exfoliating your body, exfoliating your feet, your skin, just everything, your underarm. Just the importance of removing, removing dead skin. And I wrote down here, not exfoliating your skin causes your cause your pores to clog up. It causes breakouts. Like whenever I go for a couple days without exfoliating my skin, whether I use an actual scrub or just like those little what are these called, pads, and so there's so many different ways to exfoliate. But whenever I go like a week, 2 weeks without doing my exfoliating, like, do you see how my skin is glowing right now? If I go a week or 2 without doing any type of exfoliating, I start to see clogged pores. So that is one of the bigger things. And just, have you ever looked at your legs and see how they just look like dead skin cells sitting on your skin? You have to exfoliate. Like how smooth my legs are now when I exfoliate. My arms, my skincare look better. My skin look, I can't put it into words. So not exfoliating your skin, causing your pores to clog up and breakouts, dryness, flaking, rough skin. So doing your exfoliating, some of the benefits is just going to improve texture, circulation, and just causing new skin to turn over from time to time. So if you're not exfoliating, and again, there's so many out there. There's exfoliating polish, there's the powders, there's the scrubs, there's the liquid. There's so many ways to exfoliate. So if you're someone who don't like the regular rough abrasive scrubs, you have no excuse anymore, because we're in a generation and a time where there's so many varieties available. So yeah, I put a couple here, different types of like chemical and physical scrubs. You have the physical scrub one, but you have like the liquid and the powders. Physical scrubs includes, okay, I'm so glad I took notes when I made this, because one way to exfoliate your skin is just by using an exfoliating washcloth or the gloves. You guys see me go between the gloves and like the sheet. I have one right here. Whew. I have a brand new one right here. It's an exfoliating washcloth I found at Target. It comes in a pack of 3. And just using that and your body wash alone is enough to at least give you some type of exfoliation. They have brushes. There's so many things. And then the chemical exfoliants, or just scrubs or like liquids or powders with AHA, BHA, gels. There's so many different ones. So yeah, that's tip number 3 for me. Tip number 4, I have mixing your body oil with your body butter. Another game changer. Yeah. Gone are the days where I'm ashy anymore. If I'm ashy, it's my fault. It's because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Mixing, if you have a body butter that either have a hard time spreading or just doesn't give you that moisture that you love, that glow that you love, that shine that you love, try getting a body oil that you can mix. And body oils will last you a very long time. You get a nice big bottle and all you need is 1 or 2 pumps in your body butter. Big difference. Such a big difference. So that was another great tip or hack that I learned over the last few years as well, that just made a difference in my skin. Number 5, I would say, is double cleansing everything that you do. Double cleansing your hair, double cleansing your face, double cleansing your body. So what does that mean? Let's start with the hair. When it comes to double cleansing, I like to clarify my hair first, or use some type of pre-wash, pre-poo, something that's gonna break up everything that's in your hair. The gel, the butters, the oils, it's gonna break everything up. Rinse that out, then go in with your shampoo. Makes such a difference. Your hair will feel so clean, so much better. Like, I can't even explain that enough. When it comes to my face, same concept. I like to use a cleansing balm, whether you wear makeup or not. Use something to break up all the dirt and the oils and everything, and then go in with your cleanser. When you do that, you'll see that your cleanser seems to be even working better. Like, oh, it's lathering more. My skin feels clean. That's because you're double cleansing. Same thing with the body. When you're double cleansing the body, I like to go in now with either a cleansing oil. They have some pre-cleansing oil. I tried one that I didn't super love, but it was still nice. But my go-to now is a bar soap. And there's different types of bar soaps. They're not all made equally. Some of them will leave your skin a little bit dry, but the fact that you're gonna go in with a second cleanser makes up for that. But I've been using the ones from Dove. They don't leave my skin dry. My skin feels good, and I just use the actual bar soap and just glide all over, rinse that off, and then I follow up with a body wash. Match made in heaven. So that's one of the hacks and tips that I've been following for a while now, and I love it. Like the last year or 2, I try to use a bar soap first and then a body wash. Don't get me wrong, every now and then you have a lazy night and you just jump into the one product, but most of the time I'm using a bar soap first and following up with a body wash. All right, so that's pretty much 5 tips that I've learned and been following for a while now that I love. I talked about the witch hazel. I like to detox my underarms at least once a week. If you're using a deodorant consistently and after a while you notice that, okay, this deodorant is no longer working, like I feel like I'm still smelly, like I'm smelling something, there's a little bit of odor there, try using that witch hazel or some type of, they even have a underarm scrub. Like, how did I not even know this 5 years ago? Like, what? I bought one from Amazon. It expired now, so I threw it out. So now I just use the witch hazel because I feel like it saved more time. But I'm telling you, I literally was just using the Dove aluminum free deodorant, and I started, it was like, wait, I'm still smelling something. Like, it was doing good for a while, and then it was like, what is that? Use the witch hazel, no problem, no issues after that. Game changer. So yeah, those are my 5 tips that I've learned. Let me know if you have any tips that you like, that you've learned, that you follow. Share it down below. There's still things I'm always learning. Let me know if any of these tips you try it or you've been already incorporating into your routine. Let me know. Or if I shared any that you're like, ooh, I want to try that, also let me know. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all. Before the table turn, beg you something, please.